September 1st, 2026, and something very big happened in my life. So welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share about what happened to me then. So again, that was September 1st, Labor Day of this year. And I was in my office doing officey things on a day off, and I accidentally stepped on a plexiglass frame. I did so by accident because I was trying not to step on my sandals. So instead, I stepped on a plexiglass frame and I hit it the inside of my shin, and it was like a bloodbath. Blood, 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 blood. So, of course, we had to call 911. They sent out the paramedics and they looked at it, you know, cleaned it up as best they could, put a little gauze on it, and sent me to the emergency room. There at the emergency room, I saw the ER doctor almost immediately, and they stitched it up. They did 7 stitches on this cut that was about 5 inches across. It was in the shape kind of a shark bite. So imagine, if you will, this very epic story I could be telling, but it was actually just a plexiglass frame that I had stepped down on. So he stitched it up. And let me just tell you, that was not fun. However, I left there happy because the doctor was nice and, everybody was nice, and I was in and out of there rather quickly. So, Saga continues. About a month later, before the stitches were even out, I had severe leg pain, went to my doctor, and they said, "Oh no, you're going back to the ER because it looks very, very infected." Sure enough, I head back to that ER, not the same one, a different one, and was immediately admitted because I had a full-blown sepsis infection. I was in the hospital for 4 days. 4 days where I literally did not have the opportunity to bring anything from home, nor did they offer me a gown to wear at the hospital. I was in my street clothes until my partner brought some in. And so I was there. They were doctoring me up, drugging me up. I was totally sedated, IV'd, you name it. And they said, "You're going to be here till we feel that you're not in a crisis." So there I am at the hospital. And it's not a pleasant experience, but they said, "Well, due to your circumstances and to your health issues, we're going to put you on a cardiac friendly diet." First meal, first one, guys, I had mac and cheese from a box because you could see the powdery stuff still there, and chicken nuggets, like the kind that were frozen, put it in the microwave. And how do I know they were frozen? Because I bit down on one and it was frozen throughout, like throughout. There was no unfrozenness about it. So, okay, I can live with that. And I said, this nice dietitian guy came in and he said, "What would you like for breakfast?" And I said, "Well, what do you have that's healthy?" And he said, "Well, I have Jello, but it's not sugar-free, and I have cereal, and I don't have any fruit or anything like scrambled eggs or anything that could be remotely healthy for you." So what I ordered was very, very insane. I ordered um, I ordered a salad. They had salad. So for breakfast, I had salad. For lunch, I had salad. And for the remainder of the days, I had salad. So that was good. And I had, they have sugar-free sodas. The juice they had was delicious. Not so much. It was prune juice, but we all need prune juice here and there, and especially when you're in the hospital. So, okay, I can deal with that. So anyway, I'm at the hospital and they're giving me these drugs. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, on day 4, they come in and you have every doctor examining you and they're all saying, "Oh, what should we do?" And so I have very many opinions. And so they said, "We're going to let you go home, but we're going to recommend you have wound care." And so, again, this is about the beginning of October. And so I finished with the wound care people coming to my home a week ago. Now, why did that matter in my saga? It mattered a lot because I became very attached to my nurse. In fact, I even sang and dedicated a song right here on my channel to her. She was really phenomenal. And I was so happy to have somebody who got me and got my concerns and my humor and everything. And she kind of fit into the family really well. So anyway, now I am here continuing my saga. Now my leg is still wrapped in a bandage because it swells a lot. So my leg swells as much as my ankle and feet. And so I've had all the tests. There's nothing, absolutely not anything wrong with my veins, or everything's good because I've had many tests to prove it. But I wrap it up because I'm still swelling. And also that I found that throughout this saga or journey that I've been on, I became dependent on having that support of the gauze, if that makes sense. Um, I still walk a little insecurely, and plexiglass is not in my life right now. I'm saying right now because I love to frame things. So um, the saga might not be ending very soon, but we're continuing with this saga today because it's still swelling. The wound has not completely healed over. So it went from like 5 inches in diameter to now being maybe under an inch in diameter. But friends of us that are old, you'll know this. Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. But our skin gets thin. So the bandages I was putting on it, when I went to take them off and clean the area, my skin came off with it, causing another saga. What do you do with thin skin? I don't know. You tell me. Write it down here in the comments. Just say, Katie, I have that problem too. So let's figure this out together. That's why we're here. Uh, we're going to share the joy of my healing this much, overcoming a very bad infection to being a little grumpy because my leg swells. Well, you know, thank goodness for everything that I'm here now, and I have made a new friend with my wound nurse, and I get to share my story. So isn't that everything? Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and please, please for me, like and subscribe, please, please, please. I will be very grateful. I'm not really out to become the YouTube star, but I kind of, in my mind, I already am because I'm here on YouTube at the age of, less than a month, 67. I'm doing this for my grandkids. So in less than a month, I'm going to be 67. Anyway, you all go have a great day and enjoy your Memorial Day. That's coming up. So have a good time and thank you so much. Until next time, bye.